Hi, I'm Kelly from Jones Jewellery. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these cute earrings. I've put a list of everything you'll need in the description below, so let's get started. Got a nice simple one for you this week. So to make these earrings you'll need 0.8mm wire, and I've cut two lengths at 6 inches, which is 15 centimetres. You'll need 2 jump rings. Mine are 6mm outside measurement, use any size you like. Beads, I've got 2 4mm beads, again really can use any size you like, and I've got 2 ear wires. It's all you can do anything you like with this one this week. Very adaptable, so you can really just make it your own. So tools, I've got pliers, round nose pliers, wire cutters and nylon pliers. If you don't have nylon pliers, don't worry, I just like having these handy, straightening wires and whatever. They're just really nice to have handy. All my tools are Tronex. A little bit expensive if you buy Tronex, but it is worth it in the long run, because I bought these and I haven't bought any new tools for about 5 years, and I am quite heavy-handed, so they do last. So take one of your base wires, find the centre of it, and we want about 1 centimetre higher than that centre point, so you're talking about with 1/2 inch, and then grip that with your pliers. No, grip it with your round nose. Sorry, I thought about this just. It's best we use the round nose to bend the wires over, and I shall show you why in a bit. So we're not going on the tip, we're sort of going in a little bit, and then bend it over the front. And give that a little wiggle so that the wires meet. So we've got a loop at the top and the wire comes over the front. We're going to take this wire, just push it over to the side for now, turn it around, pop your bead on. It's going to be quite a quick one this week. So that bead's going to kind of sit in that central point we found earlier. So then this higher wire, again about 1 centimetre, like 1/2 inch, grip it with your round nose, roughly the same kind of place, bend it over the front, give it a little squeeze, a little wiggle. So we've got that loop, and then this wire comes over this side. So keeping the bead as central as you can, we're going to take the wire around the bead, and the other wire, bringing that wire out too. Try and kind of match the other side, so we take that around the bead too. Does that make sense? So now we're going to take this wire and we're going to push it forward a little bit, because we're going to bend it around and put it through so it goes around that centre wire there. It's going to misshape it a little bit, so push it back into shape the best you can. Trying to keep that bead central. And then when you're happy with the positioning of that wire, you're going to pull it tighter around and out to the side. We'll do the same with this one. Just realised how quiet I'm talking. I've moved my light and I don't know if it's working because it seems a bit dark. So I'm bending that wire through. Again, it might misshape it a little bit. When it's in the right place, bend it out to the side. To stop that bead moving about, you can push your wires in a little bit. So he's sandwiched in there. And where the wires come out at the top a little bit too much, I'm just going to hold in this, give it a little twist so that's nice and straight, and we've still got that loop at both ends. So with your round nose pliers, I'm going to grip this loop more towards the middle of the pliers really, and I'm going to scoop it over to the side like that, and then we're going to turn him around. We're going to do the same thing, grip that loop kind of centrally on the pliers, not centrally on the loop. You want to grip right on the end of the loop, and we're going to twist the pliers so I'm scooping him over to the side there. So we're making this pretty little shape. And then the last little turn is, because Gracie's snoring, we're going to bring this wire back over the front. Now, as you move it, it's going to move this top wire. So you've got to really hold that wire still. And you want to get it nice and tight around that wire there. I'm going to do the same with this one. You've got to hold the wire the best you can. And we're going to pull this over the front. So it's gripped around that wire there. So it's always best when you're making earrings to do the two at the same time. So if you take your other wire, do a reverse, we send the top wire, instead of bringing it to the right, we've got to take it to the left. So it's always best when you're making earrings to do them both at the same time so you can keep matching up the sizes and everything. So we'll do the other one. I was going to say just do another one the same, but I'll show you how to do the reverse, and then when we've caught up to here, we can finish them off. So take your other base wire, find the centre point of that wire, and again about an inch, about a centimetre above, so it's about ½ an inch. Grip the wire with your pliers, a little bit across from the end of your pliers. Bend the wire forward, and this time we're going to go over to the left. We're going to wiggle that a little bit, but it does go over to the left, and we'll scoop that out to the left a little bit. Turn it around. So as long as you go one way on one of them, and then the other way on the other one. So as I just went to the left, I'm going to go to the left again. Now this is where you need to match up to your other one, because if I leave my bead there, this one's going to be massive. So you need to get them the same size. Oh, this could be the tricky bit. This could be where we fail a little bit. So we've got to get the same height. You need to get it exactly the same size, and then you'll be all right. So grip it with the pliers, a little bit along from the end. I'm going to check the size of that again. because I remember doing something similar before and I just couldn't get the sizes the same. So I've brought it over, I've let it go to the left a little bit. I'll squeeze it a little bit there. So we've got that loop and it goes out to the side. So then you can do the same, what we did, where you pull that wire out a bit and then scoop it around. And the other wire comes out. She's doing some snoring today. We've been for a massive walk. So this one then scoops around this way. So we've got the shape starting to form. So then we need to pull it back and post it through on both sides. So then we're going to shape the top and the bottom with the round nose. Now this one, I scooped over to the right because the wire went to the right. So this one, I'm going to scoop over to the left because the wire went to the left. So gripping it at the end of the loop, sort of a bit further down on the round nose, and holding the rest of it still so only the end scoops. I'm going to send it over. I'm also going to just twist it a little bit so that this meets here. Same again on this side. Grip it and then holding this in place, scoop it over to the left. The middle does bend a little bit at times, so adjust it back if it does. I'm constantly tweaking mine, and I do a lot of it off the camera too. Nearly there, so we need to now bend these wires over, holding it really tight, bend them over so they wrap securely around the wire, and we've caught up. One is definitely bigger than the other, definitely. Might take a few goes to get this right. So we have adjusted mine a little bit. Whoop. So what I'm going to do to finish is, and you can do whatever you want with these wires, I'm going to cut them short and do just a little tiny curl here at the top there. So I'm going to cut it quite short, so I'm going to cut it sort of there. And that one. And I do a little tiny curl. Try not to misshape it too much. And I'll do that for this one. And I'll do the same to the other one too. They're quite tiny, aren't they cute? So I know they're a bit fiddly to make, but there's not many steps, so it's worth persisting with and giving it a good go. So now we just need some jump rings and some ear wires. Oh, how cute are those? Really pleased with those. Oh, Oh, I love them. I'm going to run and oxidise them. I'll be right back. So there we have it, finished. I've oxidised mine. If you'd like help oxidising yours, I've done videos on oxidising and aftercare. I'll put the links in the description below. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope I didn't cause too much confusion, and I will see you all in the next one. Please don't show images of the back or in progress when you're sharing your work online. Thanks everybody. Bye for now. Bye.